All right, how's everybody doing? Guys, it's Easter Sunday here. After I worked out this morning and come home, I ate me some breakfast and got the ham on the smoker right now. I'm going to cook today since Miss Sarah's at work. But guys, I've had this piece here for a little while. This is a 1977 S532 Western lockback knife. New old stock. I'd seen it on eBay and it had like a buy now price, I think, of like 95 bucks. And you guys know me, I threw 75 at them and didn't hear back for like a day. And then all of a sudden they accepted the offer. So man, I got this thing with a bid of $75 off the Evil Bay. Now, if we look, it's just new old stock. This thing has never been used, never been sharpened. We got the Western there with the sword going down through there. We got the Western USA S532, patent pending with the A. The A designates 1977. But man, look at this thing. It is just pristine. But guys, what even makes this a better piece is we look at the box, man. We got a box with an original price tag on it. And we'll look here in a minute and we'll kind of guarantee that this $30 was probably definitely the price in 77, but somehow she got dropped down for like $17.95. Now, I would love to come up on this thing for $17.95, but back in 1977 and 78, that's probably a pretty penny. But if we look at the box here, lock blade knife, S532, WS stands for Wish Sheath. Box is in pretty good shape. Not gonna lie, it's pretty decent, but the sheath is like the game winner right here. Look at this thing. Look how clean this sheath is. This thing's never seen a belt. We got just a little bit of something right there. I don't know. Oh, it just rubbed right off. It's probably something off the inside of the box. Man, I really haven't messed with this knife a lot since having it. I just got it out this morning and cleaned it because it was kind of dirty from where it just sat all these years. But this thing right here, guys, I mean, she's perfect. And we want to put our finger behind it to get her snap, but just look how good a shape this thing is in. Man alive. I mean, you can't beat it. You just can't beat it. 75 bucks. I probably had it delivered. All in all, probably $85 delivered. But look at this drop point blade. Man alive. But what I want to do is, you guys know I got the Knife Makers Who Went West book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to it and we're going to look and kind of see it in a catalog. Now, make sure we got the right year here. Yeah, the 1978 catalog. So if we look here, we got the Knife Makers Who Went West. I need to get my hands on both sides of the thing here. Get her down without hitting anything. But we got the 1978 catalog because it goes from 68 right to 78 in this book. But everything's kind of the same. You know, only a year difference. But look at this advertisement. Here it is right here. The S532 WS. It's a 3-inch drop point blade, length closed 4 1/4. Look at this. Enclosed trouble-free lock spring system. We got a 440 series stainless steel that takes and holds a keen edge. Blade is double swedged for better point. Heavy duty pivot pin. Nickel silver bolsters on both ends for strength and beauty. Slim handle is wide and form-fitting for grip control. Man. Here you got a picture of the genuine cowhide sheath with a special belt loop for easy carrying. Attractive setup gift box. So we have that as well. And these came available with or without the sheath. When you ordered them from the catalog, you just put a MIT WS from the stock number. But just look at this advertising. Look at this. Man, I was lucky to get this book. You got to pay a pretty penny for these books, but man, if you're into Western cutlery, great story behind us. In the beginning of this book, you really learn a lot, even about Case Brothers and things like that. But what I also got is I got an official price guide here. And, you know, it does go to 78. So what we got to do is we got to find that. Because because it's like one of the last. But here, if we look at the catalog, the price sheet, here we go from 1968. Don't have anything for 77, which what year the knife is, but here we got 1978. We got the S532WS, sold in 78 for $32. So that kind of makes this 77, 30, whatever it was, kind of right on the money, doesn't it? But I'd say maybe this knife was a year or two old and they dropped the price down to $17.95 to get it out the door, and someone was lucky and got it. And I'm going to say that back in 1977, $30 was a pretty penny to be spending on a knife. But I mean, if you're out hunting a lot and you know, harvesting animals for your family to eat, to make it through the winter, then you're gonna need the right tools to do that. And this right here is definitely a tool that can help you do that. But I was just lucky to get this, and still pretty pleased with it. I'll never sharpen it. I'll never carry it because it's just in perfect condition. Because, well, I also got this one here from, I don't know, whatever F is. What do we got? A, B, C, D, E, F. So 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 80, 1982 model. And it's got the deer on there, elk or whatever. Elk, I believe. Not 100% sure, but man, it's just. And then, you know, that one there, I got the box and sheath for it, but it's used, and the box is, it has a little bit of a price tag left. But then I also got, yeah, this 533, and it's a B, so that's the 1978. And it's used, but I traded J.O. Ventures Outdoors for this one. Traded him a copper lock for it. So out of these, I would just pick this one here up to use, and I've never even sharpened this since I need to do it. I just haven't gotten around to it. And then we got a smaller one here. What is it? It's a 521i. I don't want to count to see what year that is, but look at all those guys. And I got another one. I got two more, but they're not the hardwood version, so I'm not even going to break those out. But yeah, I am just so pleased to be able to have, man, I just about closed that on my finger and cut myself, to get this one right here with the box, with the killer sheath that's just mint condition. Then we got the book to kind of back up the price tag, you know, to make sure that is correct, and it definitely is. Yeah, figured I'd just come on here and kind of show this one especially, because, you know, I usually do this for Western Wednesday, but guys, I'm only doing like a video every week or two, and I just don't have time to be messing around with videos through the week. I'm just too busy for it. But I figured I'd show that one there. And I also want to talk about something I picked up. Ken over at Last Chance Knives, or his new name's The Cutting Edge. But J.O. Ventures was telling me about these angle guides he sells, you know, to put on your actual stones. So, you know, I figured I'd buy them and see if they worked. And man, I used them yesterday, and you just put that on your stone. He even sent a couple of rubber bands and some wax. But as you see, you get quite a bit of them. But I'll put a link in the description here if you guys are interested. I believe his Etsy page is still called Last Chance Knives, but it's Ken over at The Cutting Edge. And I believe he 3D prints these. Not 100% sure, but I wanted to go in there and support him. And I picked these up, and I used them yesterday to kind of test them out, because I'm always looking for stuff that kind of helps speed up the process, no matter what I'm doing. It's just I don't have a lot of time in the day, so anything I do, I want to be time efficient. And instead of using the Sharpie and making sure I'm holding the correct angle, I can just put that 20 on, especially with, what I even sharpen, is my Great Eastern Cutlery 72, I believe. I just put the 20, but I did cut myself. I just put the 20 degree on there, and it worked great, and it definitely sped up the process. So I'm going to put the link in the description. And like I said, if you're just beginning, or even if you've been sharpening for a while and you want something to maybe help speed up the process, I think I got these for like 20 bucks. You can't beat it. Like I said, it comes with the rubber bands. He even put a thing of wax in there. And so, yeah, go over there and at least check them out. He's got some other things too. So yeah, you'll be happy if you get those. So yeah, I'll just do one last look here. We're 10 minutes in. We're just talking. We're just showing some Western knives. But hey guys, let me know what you think. Did I get a good deal on this for probably 85 bucks delivered? I'd say I did. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Have a happy Easter out there.